How to export and delete records. Assuming this record were not useful again, and take note, assuming again this record were saved, that means they've been approved by the admin, and as a teacher or as an educator you are trying to delete these records. If you attempt to delete and approve records, the system would deny the approval because the record have been locked by either the educator or the manager. As long as this one or two of these information have been approved at all for any student here, you cannot delete this record. So the teacher in charge of this subject will have to unapprove their work. The manager in charge of their school, for instance, let's say principal for all nursery classes, will have to make sure that they unapprove this and save. When you unapprove, you have to save it for it to take effect. At this point here, you can delete this record. But before we delete, let's export this record so you can have it. So you can export it in an Excel format for personal consumption or reference purposes or for storage purposes. So you can see this is the recorded data, and we recommend schools to always export their data or keep a backup copy of this data. It could be useful in the future. So beyond exporting, you can also search for a record that probably too far-fetched for you to see by either using the student name. Let's assume we are looking for Naomi. You can see this Naomi. This is useful especially when you're dealing with a large set of students or a large set of data. You can use the search widget. So let's attempt to delete this record. Voila, the record is gone, and when it's gone, the system will attempt to load a blank sheet so you can start recording again.